Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's card. And today's show, we'll have picks for you here from the NFL. Of course, Pittsburgh up 6-0, doing what they do, right? Forcing turnovers. What's that now? +6 turnover margin. Ugliest stats from any winning team you're going to see, but they get it done here, up 6-0 already to start off, waiting for the extra point. And we'll have picks for you from NFL. Major League Baseball closing regular season. Still some drama left. 15 game cards there. The WNBA, we have some elimination games from there as well. And guys, make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience. And let's meet the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Alninas, what's going on?
Yeah, doing pretty good here. Obviously, looking forward to this Sunday NFL slate, which we wait for 6 days a week. But we finally get it here on the 7th. So, yeah, definitely excited about it. It's been a good season so far for me and hope to keep it rolling. Pretty quiet for a day for me so far. Again, just waiting on some numbers that have, again, gone through some key numbers and stuff. So, hoping they come back down for me and I can fire them.
Yeah, points taken off the board. I don't know why, but take that touchdown off the board. I don't know what it was.
Maybe his knee was down like that Oregon game.
Yeah.
Maybe that grass is overgrown there, like in the Penn State.
Maybe that's what happened. So take that touchdown off the board there. Let's say hello to Javon. Javon, what's happening?
Hey, good morning, fellas. Yeah, yesterday I spent most of the day kind of getting acclimated with the site. I was able to put up my first MLB play of the day this morning, so that's exciting. I'm just excited to be here, man. It's Sunday football. Nothing like Sunday, man. Easy like Sunday morning. I had that playing all morning, probably 3 or 4 times this morning while I was cleaning the house, and it's time to get to it. Let's get some money, man.
It's a Monday today, indeed. Alessandro, what's happening?
Nothing much. Not too good of a weekend up and down. Neil Magny did get it done for us, though. That was a nice UFC underdog there. But, yeah, ready to get firing today. We got some nice NFL.
Absolutely. Solo, what's going on?
All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy to be here. Happy Sunday. Dropped a couple yesterday, hit the best bet, but dropped a couple early games. I think we won the last 4, but balanced out, paid a little juice. Love today's card, specifically in that NFL. Not really touching baseball today. Let's get to it. Let's fire. Let's make some money.
Let's get to it, indeed, guys. Let's get to it. NFL. We have 12 games remaining out there. If somebody wants to give an in-game in the current game, they can do that. We'll do 4 blocks of 3 to get to the 12 remaining games. And, of course, you can toss in an in-game if you want to touch that Vikings game and Steelers. We'll start off here with Eagles and Buccaneers. We see here the Eagles 3.5 on the road. The total sits here at 44. Saints and Bills is your big line here. The Bills 15.5. There's a 14.5 out there as well. Total 3.5. Panthers at Patriots. New England 5.5. Total 43. We'll end the block with Commanders and Falcons. We see here the Falcons 2.5. There's 1.5 in the marketplace, total 43.5. We start here with Alninos.
Yeah, not going to touch that live game just yet. Might come back to it later on in the show when we've seen a little more football there played and maybe have a couple of spots to fire on. But, yeah, definitely keeping that one in mind for everyone. Definitely not forgetting about it. Let's start things off with the Eagles-Bucks. This should be one of the more entertaining games of the day. I think that total set at 44, a little bit low. Not that these guys can't play defense, but, again, they were missing some pieces on offense in their last meeting, and they got them back this time. I think we see some offense getting going in this one. I'll take the over in that one. Bills, Saints, yeah, that line is huge. I haven't touched it myself yet. Again, probably missed the best of the number for this one if I was going to take all these points, but that's still where I'm leaning. If we're getting anywhere over 2 touchdowns, I'm on the Saints here. Panthers, Patriots, slightly into taking the points there with the Panthers, just not trying to lay too close to a touchdown here with the Patriots. Even though they've been the better team maybe, and they are at home. But, again, this feels like a couple too many points there for me. Anything over a field goal, I'm leaning Panthers there. And not much on the Commanders-Falcons for me yet.
From Alninos, I'll run over to Javon.
Yeah, in this first slate here, I feel like the Eagles are being disrespected, man. This shit hasn't stopped since the Super Bowl. They put belt to ass against the Chiefs. They've opened up 3-0, and all I keep hearing is bettors trying to pick on the Eagles. I don't know if it's just me, but that's what I feel like, man. And this line right here, -3.5, tells a lot. We're going to open it up real quick with a B2A play. That's belt to ass, Eagles over the Buccaneers. That's real easy, man. Patriots, Panthers, -5.5. The Patriots have been at home. They've been at home all week. They were there last week. I think this is an overreaction from the Panthers. Don't get me wrong. That was an ass whooping last week, man. 30 points. Nobody expected that, but I think this is a pissed off Patriots team. I think they're going to have Bryce Young running for his life. I would lay it. I would even go extended line with the Patriots. I think that's right there, early slate, 2 belt to ass plays. Patriots, Eagles. Yeah. That's it for me in this early slate.
From Javon over to Alessandro.
Well, I like the Eagles. I'm just a little worried when he goes B2A with it, but
it's all good.
Yeah, I like the Eagles a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I know they're 1-6 there against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are just banged up. I mean, they're going to be missing Mike Evans. That's a big weapon there for Baker Mayfield. And at the end of the day, I just still can't trust Baker Mayfield. I know he's got it done here in 2 primetime games, and the public's going to be all over the Buccaneers. I'm with the Eagles here at the end of the day. At the end, a lot of people still might be on the Eagles because they're the Super Bowl champs, so they might still be public. That's why it's kind of a tricky game, but I'm just going to go with the better team too at the end of the day, which it's the Eagles. So that's why I'm there, -3.5. I don't mind. The other game, Commanders, Falcons, I'm actually going to try to go with the Commanders here. At the end of the day, I still think Mariota can lead this offense. I know McCorn's not going to be in there today, but they looked good last week against the Raiders. We saw what happened with the Falcons last week. I do think the Falcons show up a lot better today. I expect a better performance from Penix. That's why I also like the over in this game, but I like the Commanders to get that one done.
Yeah, from Alessandro on over to Solo.
Chargers and the Giants. Chargers got a.
Oh, that's the next spot. That's the next spot.
That's the next one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got a live bet in Vikings Steelers. I got the under in this game, premium play. And one more game I'm gonna look at. Let's look at the Eagles and the Bucks since everybody's talking about that one. I know that one's in the slot. I know the Bucks are banged up with Evans, but I think they can run the ball. I don't really love this Eagles defense. I think the offense is better at home. I think the Eagles probably win this game, but I think it's a walk-off fashion. Last possession wins the game. Give me the Bucks +3.5.
There you go from Solo. Tell you what I think about these games here. Yeah, I'm going to be looking here at just going to basically take it based on injuries. I'm looking at Atlanta here. No Daniels and McLaren. Brown is out. Running back Crosby Merrick questionable, and they got a safety questionable. There are a lot of injuries on this Commanders team. I can only look at Atlanta. Atlanta coming off an embarrassing loss, so I think that's a bounce back spot for them here. Also, we saw Commanders on the road. It wasn't pretty in their road loss, so I'll look here at Atlanta in that one. Also in this spot, let's see here what we've got. Carolina. Yeah, Carolina, New England. And that one I'm going to go under the total. Patriots 4-0 the under as a home favorite. After all those turnovers last week, I think they're going to be a little bit more careful with the ball, a little more conservative. Maybe have a lead and try to milk clock on this Carolina team isn't very good. We see New England here rushing 4 yards to carry, getting accurate passing against losing teams this year. Carolina, over the past 3 seasons, Carolina 4-1 the under on the road against losing teams. Yeah, they got their win last week. They caught the Falcons on back-to-back road games here. New England is stopping the run well at home, so I'll look at them in that. I'll look for the under in that spot. And what else do we have here? That's what I got there in that block. All right, let's continue. Actually, I'm sorry, one more. Eagles and Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm going to be on the Eagles side. Again, it's just the injuries here for this Tampa Bay. The receiver, Evans, is out. Mayfield's banged up. Godwin, left tackle, questionable. On defense, they got a defensive end, questionable. It's just a massive injury advantage here for this Eagles team. I think they take advantage of it, and they get it done here. They're getting accurate quarterback play, 71% completions. The pass defense is holding teams to 58% completion rate, 5.4 yards per pass attempt. And they played a tough schedule here with the Rams, Chiefs, and Cowboys there. So I'll look at the Eagles there in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Nix Morning Show. The next floor, the middle block will be Browns and Lions. This is a 10-point line here for Detroit, total 44.5. Titans and Texans. It's the Texans 7, total 39.5. Chargers at Giants. LA Chargers 6.5, 6, total 43.5. We'll end the block with Jaguars at 49ers. It will be the 49ers 3.5, total 46.5. We start here with El Ninos.
Yeah, leaning Browns here again. Game that could get ugly, but I think 10 is a bit many here. So if I had to make a pick on this side, I'd take the 10 here. I know they've been bad in covering the situation as well, but still on the leading Browns with the points there. I like the Titans better there with their getting their touchdown. Again, this they haven't looked good so far this season. Getting blown out, or at least have not been able to keep any of their first 3 losses within a single possession. But again, in this matchup against the Texans that haven't looked much better themselves, I think this one comes down to that last possession. Chargers, Giants. Yeah, 7. I'd be on the Giants. 6.5. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to lay with the Chargers. Lean to the over in that one, 43.5. I think we can see enough scoring to get over that score. And Jaguars, Niners. Yeah, not much on that one. I guess I would lean Niners on the -3, but not in love with it at all.
From Alnitos on over to Javon.
Yeah, in this Chargers-Giants matchup, 2 words that I would like to highlight. I would say momentum and confidence. And I think momentum and confidence is all the way with Justin Herbert and the Chargers, and I'm not too sure how much of that is with the Giants. I would say confidence is probably there. They're sticking out Jackson Dart, right, against the Chargers defense, so they have to have some confidence in him. But even at that, man, Justin Herbert has the weapons, man. He is there. He's confident. He's playing out of his mind right now. Keenan Allen's back. Quentin Johnson's looking like Mike Williams 2.0 out there, and they have little Lad McConkey running the slot. This is a good team, man. I'm hyped. 3-0 is, I think, just the start of it. Let's go 4-0. I like the Chargers over the Giants. Jaguars, 49ers. So, I mean, over the last couple of years, right, we've kind of been waiting for the Trevor Lawrence to take the next step, right? They say that this is the year where he should take the next step, and if that's the case, this should be the game where he does it against a banged-up 49ers defense, no Nick Bosa. I mean, on both sides of the ball, really, the 49ers are banged up. The line's not making sense to me. I'm just going to go ahead and roll with the dog and roll with what I believe to be true, and Trevor Lawrence to take that next step. He has the weapons. He has the running game. Let's roll. Let's roll with the dog, man. Let's go Jaguars. And if he can't win this game, do not bet list. Yeah. That's it. That's it for this slate.
From Javon over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, with Trevor Lawrence, he's the poster boy for look like Tarzan, play like Jane. That's my favorite line with him. He could remove that line here if he gets a win for us. I like the Jaguars as well. Browns, Lions. I was actually wanting to lay it here with the Lions. I know they just got a big win there on Monday night. Short week. Not the best spot here. I just think they're way better than the Browns. I don't see the Browns putting up more than 17 points. And I think the Lions go right back and do exactly what they did last week and put up 30-plus points on them. So I'm not mad at laying the -9.5 there. It's basically the rest of the 10 o'clock slot, right? Or this noon slot?
Yeah, the noon slot, and then the Jaguars, 49ers.
Okay, bet. So what do you call it? Saints, Bills. I'm not that's another one I'm not scared to lay it. I know it's a big number, but I can't see the Saints putting up more than 14, 17 points. And again, I can see the Bills dropping more than 30 points on them. So I'm not uncomfortable laying the -14.5 there. And as far as the rest of the 10 o'clock slot, okay, obviously Chargers, Giants. That's another one. Chargers for sure, -6.5. And that might be it. Yep.
All right, move on over to Solo.
I'm gonna start with the Titans and the Texans. Don't like this coach from the Titans. Don't really like his situational awareness. I think he's a little too aggressive. I don't think he has the weapons. Defense is okay. Texans haven't been strong, but I think they come back home. They played a solid schedule. I think this is a bounce back game, a get right game for them. I think the Texans roll them. Let's lay it with Houston. Chargers and the Giants. Chargers missing Najee Harris. They still have Hampton. He hasn't been great. I know they spread the ball around. I haven't been overly impressed with the Chargers. They have got it done. I think this little quarterback change for the Giants is going to add a little boost. I think the Giants have a little bit of pass rush. I think they keep it close. Give me the Giants +6.5.
Yeah, from Solo here, I tell you what I think about some of these games here. I can only look at Detroit's side, especially at home. They like to play the bully at home in front of that home crowd. The situation here is just Cleveland's just not generating a lot of offense, and you got a statue at quarterback in Flacco. The crowd noise can be tough here, especially for Flacco, for those statue quarterbacks. Lions are rushing the ball well, almost 6 yards a carry. That's going to open up the passing lanes for them. Goff has been sharp. I can only look at the at the Detroit side here. Matter of fact, Cleveland 5-14 of the spread on the road against the AFC. The Lions 4-1 of the spread there. And I'm not going to knock Detroit on that first loss to Green Bay because they didn't play any starters in the preseason, and since then they've looked sharp. They're averaging just 4.7 yards per pass attempt with the statue and Flacco. And they've been held to 17 or fewer points this season as well. So that's a troublesome spot there. I'll look at that. I'll kind of stay away from the Chargers game. I would lean Chargers, but yeah, I like Houston here to get it done. They were a playoff team from last year. That's an 0-3 desperate team. I know Tennessee is 0-3, but they're not impressing me at all this season. They need more weapons there. And Tennessee's lost 9 straight dating back to last year, failing to cover 8 of those games. So that's a pretty long losing streak for the Ravens here. Tennessee's not running the football. That's not going to help Cam Ward at all. Houston is playing some pretty good defense. Even though they've been losing games, the defense has still been sharp. They lost a lot of close calls there for Houston. But I think this is the game where they break it out there. So I'll take them in this spot. And I agree there with the John talked about with Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville here. I know people that don't look at stats or follow lane close enough will say, "Oh, the Niners are only a 3.5 point favorite here against." Yeah, they are because they're banged up. The huge injury advantage here for this Jaguars team.
George Kittle's a big one. That's a big
The list goes on and on, man.
Oh, Ayuk is out. Kittle's out. Bosa's out.
Back.
Purdy's back, but how effective is he going to be with that toe? We don't know what the situation is, but again, he doesn't have all his weapons. Jacksonville, by the way, Jacksonville, we always talk about the injuries, but let's just talk about how healthy they're pretty much all their starters are healthy. They only have a receiver that's questionable, so they're pretty much healthy on the line.
No Bosa. I mean, who's getting after the quarterback too? I mean, Jesus.
And that Jaguars defense was built off the draft from the last 4 or 5 years. They're tough, man. They're tough.
San Francisco's a hard place to win a game, brother.
And
it is.
And the Jaguars have struggled going out on the West Coast, but I still do lean the Jaguars money line for sure. I like it.
They're running the football almost 5 yards a carry. This is turning into the old Coughlin Jaguars, what I'm seeing here. That's what it's looking like to me. The old Coughlin Jaguars, that's what they're forming up when I watch their games. This is a team on the rise, definitely, because their line play has been really good. And of course, your ATN is running the football pretty well. If you can run it 5 yards a carry, look out. Anyone runs 5 yards a carry, it really upgrades your quarterback, right? So whatever you think about Lawrence, he gets upgraded by a running game, like all these NFL quarterbacks do.
And the coach Cohen is really protecting and putting him in good places, good situations to not really think too much and get rid of the ball on the first read. They got a nice thing going.
Yep, got a nice little thing going there with the Jaguars. All right, let's close out the NFL with these final games. Pretty good card here to close it out here. We got the Colts and Rams. Rams 3.5, total 49.5. Bears and Raiders. It's the Raiders 1.5, total 48. Ravens and Chiefs. The Ravens on the road 2.5. The total sits here 48.5. And your Sunday nighter Packers and Cowboys. Packers 6.5, total 47.5, 46.5 around that place there. We start here with El Ninos.
I think this Rams Colts game should be a good one if the Colts can keep up with what they've been doing so far. Now their schedule, they haven't exactly faced the Rams yet. So again, I don't know how that offense looks against this defense. I think at 49.5. I think we do see some points scored, but I'm leaning towards the under in that one. I think the total is just a little bit too high. And Bears Raiders, wow. Yeah, the Raiders starting to look like them good old Raiders that we've been getting used to after that win in the season opener. So I guess I'll take a shot on the Bears there. You could take the +1, but I think the value is on the money line. They're seeing +110s. Ravens Chiefs, game of the night for sure. I think the Chiefs can keep this one competitive early. So again, haven't been too impressive so far this season, but at home here, starting to get Xavier Worthy expected to be back for this one on a limited snap count, but should make enough of an impact. And I think they can hang tough at least early. So again, that half point in that first quarter, which could end up tied, I'll take the Chiefs early there.
There we go from El Nidos on over to Javon.
I really don't like a lot in this last slot. If I had to choose, though, I think I would just take Packers minus the points. I think Dallas made a mistake trading Parsons. I think that's what we all believe. No CeeDee Lamb. I think that was the only shot that they had to even keep it close. I understand this offense is looking good with Dak, but like I said, man, with no CeeDee, I just can't, man. There's not enough there at all to even try to back the Cowboys. I can't look that. It's Packers, man. I want to say Packers belt to ass, but Sunday night game, anything could happen. Let's just go Packers minus the points. What is it, 6.5 right now? Jumped up to a 7.
6.5, still showing, and it jumped up to 7 at DraftKings. It did.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Yeah, there's not a lot. I don't like a lot in this last slot, man. I think I'll just listen to what you fellas have to say, to be honest.
All right, and who has a lot to say is Alessandro.
All right, so Colts, Rams here. I'll lay it with the Rams. I know it's another 3 and a hook, but at the end of the day, the Colts got to show me here on the road. I know they've looked good 3-0 out with Daniel Jones here at quarterback. I just think the Rams have better weapons on offense, and I think the defense is going to show up here, stop Jonathan Taylor, and make Daniel Jones beat him through the air with not the greatest of weapons on the outside still. Ravens and Chiefs, I'm just going to put it real short and sweet here. You're getting points with Patrick Mahomes at home. I know you got the Ravens and Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and everybody over there, but I'm just going to go with Mahomes here at home. I know Mahomes doesn't have the weapons and all this, but he'll find a way to get it done. The Ravens have to show me they can beat the Chiefs, too. That's another thing. Just the Ravens have struggled with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs get it done. They get up here. It's amazing that, these teams are struggling like this year, but it's really just a scheduling thing. I think both teams get on a roll after this game as well, but I like the Chiefs here plus 2.5. I'm not even scared to go money line on that. And then Bears, that's another one. I'll go money line. You could take the plus 1.5 if you want. I just think the Bears have a lot more weapons as well. When you look at what the Raiders have to work with here, I don't know. I like the over 1.5 passing touchdowns as well with Caleb Williams. That's minus 110. Steal of a price. And then for Sunday night, I actually do think it could be a B2A situation. At the end of the day, the CeeDee Lamb, yes, that is a big deal. I just think the Packers are going to run the ball right down the Cowboys' throat. The Cowboys' defense has looked atrocious. Their secondary has been giving up all sorts of what the Bears look good against them. The Giants put up 37 points. I know it was overtime, but they made Russell Wilson look like Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson. So, I'll take the Packers there, minus 6.5.
There from Alessandro, we move right on over to Solo.
Bears and the Raiders. Bears on the road. I kind of like what Ben Johnson has going. I've always been a fan of Caleb Williams. The game is slowing down for him. He's making the quick reads, making the quick throws, getting the ball to his playmakers in space. I think the Bears are going to score some points. We'll take the Bears team total over 23.5. And I like this Colts team plus 3.5. I like this Colts defense. I think they can stop the run. I'm not in love with the Rams' weapons. McVay's obviously solid. He'll find a way to probably win this game, walk-off fashion on a field goal. But I think this Colts team is tough. I think Danny Dimes is kind of in a better situation, moving the ball around. I think they'll be able to run the ball, take some deep shots downfield off play action. I think the Colts are live. You guys take the points. I'm on the money line.
Yeah, from Solo, tell me what I think about these games. I like the under in the Colts Rams. I think we're going to see a defensive game here. It is a back-to-back road spot for the Colts. Their offensive performance has been solid, accurate quarterback play, but this LA defense has been strong, holding teams at less than 4 yards to carry, 5.4 yards per pass attempt. Devontae Adams, his injury is huge. Whether or not he plays or he plays with the element, that's going to hurt because the Rams' offense at times doesn't look sharp. They didn't look sharp at home this year, especially in that Houston game. Although LA did hold the Texans 9 points, they're very healthy on defense. This LA Rams team, a very high health rating based on the Chow ratings. The Colts 4-1 in the under on the road against the NFC. But as a home favorite, the LA Rams over the past 3 seasons, 8-2 to the under as a home favorite. I can only look at the under in that one. Yeah, I'll take the points here with KC. Remember, Ravens are dealing with injuries on defense. As a matter of fact, a lot of guys on the IR they really need. We saw that in that Detroit game. But that Ravens defense has given up 38 points or greater in 2 of their 3 games. They allowed a bad Cleveland team to score 17 and hang around until the second half. And we know this Ravens teams, their corners get sloppy. They fall asleep sometimes and give up big plays. That's the problem with that Ravens defense is they have those they fall asleep there. And I'll look at the Chiefs here in this spot. There's a lot of injuries on the Bears. Matter of fact, the ratings on the channel ratings have the Raiders with a plus 10.1 injury advantage. That's a huge injury advantage for the home team. So I'll look at the Raiders there based on the injuries on the Bears. We did see the Bears in their lone road game give up 52 at Detroit, but I know it's Detroit, but still, that was an awful performance on the road. I can't escape. That can't erase my memory here. And of course, the Bears giving 5.5 yards per rush, 75% completions in that road game. And I'll look, and they're a banged up unit today. Vegas, they are moving the football through the air, but you look at the Bears as a road dog of 7 or fewer points. They are 2-9 to the spread. As a home favorite, Vegas 6-2 to the spread as a home favorite. Couple all that and the Raiders injury advantage. I'll look at the Raiders in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show as we will turn our attention over to Major League Baseball. We do have some breaking news here in Major League Baseball regarding the Chicago Cubs, and it's some bad news. Cade Horton will miss the wild card series because of that rib injury. Remember, he had to leave early in his last start. Horton is out for the Cubs in the wild card series. So that's a massive injury because Horton has probably been their best pitcher down the stretch. Although people were just saying, it's going to be Imanaga and it's going to be Boyd. But actually, Horton is the guy that's been has been a stud out there. So he's out of the wild card series. We'll see what they do here. And if there's a game 3, will it be a bullpen game? Can you trust Colin Ray? Can you trust Tyone? I don't know. But if it goes 3, the Cubs could be in trouble in that series against the Padres this upcoming week. All right, Major League Baseball, of course, Tigers and Guardians. Guardians win, they win the division. Yankees and Toronto. Toronto wins, they're the East champion. Toronto loses, Yankees wins. The Yankees are the East champions. Cubs and Mets. The Mets and the Reds. Reds win, they're the wild card. Reds lose, Mets win, and the Mets are the wild card. So that's how that plays out. Let's see about some of these pitchers. Looks like Mitch Spence will be primary pitcher for Athletics. Let's see what else we have here. Lord will get the start for Washington. Lord on a Sunday for Washington again. There. Christopher Sanchez gets a start for Philadelphia. We see their stud in there. Maybe he's trying to make a reach for the Cy Young here, but Sanchez the start for Philadelphia today against Minnesota. And McCullers, he comes off the IR to pitch for Houston against Odegaard for the Angels. Let's see what else we have. Seymour and Gosman in that Rays and Toronto game, which a lot of people will keep an eye on. Let's see if there's any other changes there or any change. We know Clayton Kershaw is going to make the start for today. Meaningless game, Dodgers in Seattle with Bryce Miller there. That's meaningless. JP Sears gets called up from the minors to pitch for San Diego today. And it'll be Charlie Morton to get a start as an opener. Chris Sale will close. I don't know why they're going to pitch Chris Sale, but they're going to pitch him as a bulk reliever. And Pallant will go as the primary pitcher. There'll be an opener for St. Louis against Assad and the Cubs. Just make note that Skubal has been scratched. Skubal will not go today. I guess the division is not important to them. They're going to move Skubal to the game 1 of the wild card. So Skubal is scratched. We're just going to crap Paddock. That's why Paddock's going there for Detroit. So there's your news there in baseball. So the Skubal scratch there. So I can't blame him. I think he's more. You don't want to burn him. You need him in the wild card round. Who cares if you're on the road? I agree with that one. Believe it or not. All right, let's get the games here. Rockies, Giants. We see the Giants here 285, total 7.5. Orioles and Yankees. The Yankees $1.66. Bradish on the mound for the Orioles, total 8.5, 9. Royals Athletics. Here we got the Royals $1.38, total 9.5. Twins and Phillies. Phillies 210, total 8.5. We'll end the block with White Sox and Nationals. The Nationals $1.12, total 8.5. We start with El Ninos.
Yeah, I'll go.
Sorry. I missed that. I screwed up. At the Tigers, Red Sox. Take away the White Sox, Nationals. Tigers here $1.30, total of 9.
Tigers $1.30. I guess I'm going Guardians -1 in that one. I'll go Yankees -1 as well. They've just been rolling, so why not keep that momentum going? Guess not too much here. Not too much. Yeah, don't really like too many of these prices either early here. So that will do it for me. Maybe not too much else. Sorry, guys.
All right, let's move on to Juwan.
Yeah, I like one game. If I had to, I would lean plus money with the Orioles. This bullpen's pretty solid. They've been pretty solid lately. I think if this game is close late, I think it's a live bet situation. Like I said, I think this Orioles bullpen can hold the Yankees down if it gets to that. And I would look for people like Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holiday. They still have a couple of names there to create the offense and go ahead and get that win. That's really the only way I could look there would be the plus money. I don't have anything on the other 3 games. Look, it's the last day, man. It's been a long school year, as Alessandro would like to call it, man. It's been a long one, so tread lightly, find your plays, get in, get out.
Yeah. A lot of the guys have checked out when you play 27 games for every 30 days. It's tough on the mind and body for these baseball players. Even though
or like us, when you bet every day, man.
Yeah.
Come on, it's the last day.
Last day of school, absolutely. Over to Alessandro.
Yes, last day of school. Tigers and Red Sox, that's on the slot, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, so that one I'm running to the window actually right now, trying to get the Red Sox here plus 110. I mean, the Tigers, first off, Solo's already called it. Fade the Tigers. I mean, so we'll do that. That's step one. And then they take Skubal out, basically saying we don't care about this game. They put Paddock in, who's a 5.3 ERA, straight gas can. And the Red Sox are going to go in there and win this game today at home. Last day of the year. White Sox Nationals is not in it. Okay, I'll touch Orioles Yankees then. Honestly, the price is ugly, but I would have to still touch Yankees. I think they want to win this division. Is Rays Blue Jays in this slot?
Not this slot, no.
Okay, I'll touch on Rays Blue Jays in the next slot. Rockies and Giants was in this slot. Yeah, ugly price. But I do think the Giants want to be 500 this year. 81 and 81. I know it's minus 300, but that's the price. That's the side I'm looking at. Run line is minus 145. I don't know. A team total over here you can look at with the Giants. Well, I don't trust this Brown kid. ERA over 7.5. So, that's all I got for that slot.
There we go. Alessandro with the don't be a loser angle there that we see there. There's a famous coach, Dirk Vermeil, who begged his players to win the last game so they wouldn't finish with a losing season.
Come on, 81 and 81.
His mantra was, don't be a loser. Win this game. On over to Solo.
Yeah, we might as well stay here. I agree with Dro. Tigers and the Red Sox. Tigers hitting Skubal lets me know they've kind of conceded this game. They're looking forward to game 1. Red Sox also don't really have much to play for, but home game. Probably want to finish out strong. I don't expect much from the Tigers. Paddock has been ass. We're going to fade them. Let's take the Red Sox on the money line.
There we go. From Solo here. How you hear what I think about these games here. I do like the price on the Athletics here. Getting some plus price. Athletics hitting 281 against lefties. I know Reagan's on the mound, but on the road in ERA over 5. Athletics bullpen has been a really good form here over a month here. KC 10 and 16 on the road against an AL starter with a whip of 1.3 or lower. That's a minus 4 unit loss. Against lefty starters, the Athletics have been profitable at home. And I'll look at Athletics in that one. And that's about all I got in that first block there is like the price with the Athletics. Although I wouldn't, if you take I do like the Orioles with Bradish, as we were talking about earlier. I didn't realize I put that there in the first block. Yeah, I like the Orioles here at that big plus price. At Bradish is 4 starts, ERA just over 2. You look at Gillen as 4 day starts, ERA 4.5. I'll look at them here. New York just 13-11 at home against the division, losing 5.5 units. I'll take that big plus price there with Baltimore there to get it done. Who knows the score by if Toronto puts up a lot of runs. If Toronto's up big in that game, you could see the Yankees pull their starters from the game as well because they got to play. They'll have to play Tuesday, so that's another angle in play there if they think the Toronto's just running away with that game. All right, let's continue here. Middle block: White Sox, Nationals. Nationals $1.12 to 8.5. Astros and Angels, as we know, Astros were eliminated last night. We've got the Astros $1.19, total 9.5. Rays and Blue Jays. The Blue Jays $1.85, total 7.5. Mets and Marlins, and a must-win for the Mets, and they must hope since he loses. We got the Mets here, $1.28, total 8. Reds and Brewers. Brewers have already clinched the number 1 seed, so nothing to play for there. Reds, dogs in this game. Yes, they're dogs. Wow. $1.30 for the Brewers, total 7.5. Yes, the Brewers have clinched number 1. So we start here with Alninos.
Yeah, did I miss a block or sorry, dog decided it's a good time to hop the fence again. He actually let himself. Block two. All right. So I'm going to kick things off with the White Sox here. Again, just not trying to lay any juice. Not that they're laying much there. Again, going against the Lord on Sunday. I don't know how wise that is, but Lord, forgive me.
Damn.
But,
hey! Listen, Ron went against the Lord on Easter Sunday, man. That's
Damn.
I still remember that one.
But I guess I still think the value's on the White Sox here. Getting a little bit of plus money there. Still gonna go with the Astros there. Maybe look at the over in this one as well. It's set pretty high, but I think we see some runs scored in this one. Guess Blue Jays -1. Again, nothing crazy, but I'm leaning that way. And definitely on the Reds. I love the value we're getting on the Reds, as you mentioned, but if you like the Brewers, maybe take them first 5 there. Peralta's had an amazing season, but I think at the end of the day, the Reds get the job done in the end of that one. And Mets, Marlins, could see an over in that one. I'll go over the 8 there.
They're from El Nino. It's on over to Javon.
Yeah, in this slot right here, it's going to be Milwaukee for me. I think everybody's looking at this from the wrong angle, right? They're saying Cincinnati has everything to play for, plus money. What is it, plus 120 right now? It looks appetizing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, right.
We're getting real big.
No, Milwaukee still has something to play for. They're sitting right now at a franchise-tying 96th win. Me personally, I believe this is one of the better teams that we've seen come out of Milwaukee all around. And I think they're going to play hard for that 97th franchise win. I don't know if people skipped over that little stat, but that's just a little nugget that I'm chasing personally. Another nugget that I like to chase is the Brewers at home day games Sunday. I don't know what it is, the combination of those 3 things. You catch the Brewers at home on a Sunday, somewhere around 1 o'clock-ish. It's buckets. And that's just my personal stat that I like to ride, so I'm going to keep riding it. And, last but not least, the Reds aren't sweeping the Brewers at home. Come on, man. You want to go into the playoffs fresh off of a sweep? Best team in the MLB? I don't think so, man. This is all signs point to a B2A. I think so. Brewers, extended line. Pick a number between 1 and 6. Go ahead and lay it.
There you go. We're getting chat folks saying Reds will choke. So people thinking that's going to be
it could get ugly fast, man. Freddie P on the mound.
Yeah, Freddie P's on the mound today. And Brewers, by the way, will have a week off. They won't play again until next weekend. So there's no reason maybe to pull guys if you're going to play all week. You're going to have a week off. On over to Alessandro.
So, I agree there actually with the Brewers. Brady Singer, I don't mind fading him as well in this big spot here for the Reds. I do think Reds choke. Mets in this slot here. Mets and Marlins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then they choke as well. I'll back Cabrera. We got Manai on the mound with his 5.80 ERA.
You got it right. Comment section. Mitch used
I'll
to
take a shot
Sundays.
on the Marlins. I know it's not a great price. I'm not going to tell you to lay a reverse run line here at home, but just take the plus 110 with Marlins. Astros, Angels. I know there's 2 bad pitchers on the mound, or at least a young one here out of Gary, and then Lance McCullers, 6.7 ERA or what?
Jesus Christ, yeah,
just goodness gracious. But I actually think this game's going to go under 9.5. I think it's a quick game, nothing to play for. Let's just get the season over with. Last day of school. Rays, Blue Jays. Blue Jays choke. Yankees win the division. I might be a little bit of a homer pick. But if you go look at the last time Seymour pitched against the Blue Jays, the Rays won. And to get plus 170, I'll take the Rays here to play spoiler. Let me get the money line there, plus 170 on the Rays.
There we go. From Alessandro said we're not going to have a Red Sox-Yankees wild card round. Oh, that would be so great for TV. Maybe that's what baseball wants. Maybe baseball might want Reds and Red Sox during the week. On over to Solo.
Yeah, let's just stay right there. Reds and the Brewers got Singer on the mound. He's obviously better at home, but I think he's solid. I think he'll come in here, limit some contact, limited base runners. Freddie P's on the mound. He's been dominant all season. I want to say the Brewers are like 17-9 on Sundays. I think you can throw that shit out the window today. I think the Reds are coming to play. I think they get in the playoffs. Give me the Reds on the money line.
There we go. Solo, tell you what I think about these games. So you got 2 bad starters, 2 bad bullpens. Yeah, I look at the over in that game.
Real quick. So if both Mets and Reds lose, Reds are still in.
Yeah,
they got the tiebreaker. Yeah.
So I don't know. That's yeah.
Get it?
That's all.
Yep. I personally would like to see the Mets in because the Mets, Jets, Giants are bad. We lost all our New York guys in the chat since this Mets slide. Right? I'd like to see him back in the chat. All right. I'm going to go over in that one. Against the division, we've got Angels 15-8 to the over on the road in the division. And Houston, they do hit lefty. This is kind of a stat padding game. You got bad pitchers up there. McCullers on the injured list, thought his season was over. No, McCullers, we're going to take you off the injured list. You're going to pitch. Well, I have hand soreness. You can get hand soreness many different ways. I don't even want to mention any of them, but that was his reason he was on the injured list. Hand soreness. I've never seen that before. But anyway, Aldegari's no great shakes. I think the hitters coming into this thing, well, we're going to, school's out, but we got a chance to stat pad here. So I think this is a stat padder's delight. So I'll take the over in that one. And what else am I looking at here? Corbin on the mound to close it out. I would look for what's the line on Cleveland? I don't like to lay much with Cleveland, but man, it's just we're in the middle block still, right? I got lost. We are in the middle block. Yeah, that's what I'll take in that one. All right, that will be that over. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show, closing out baseball here with the final 5 on the block here. D-backs and Padres. San Diego, $1.20, total of 8. They're going to go to Chicago. That's been said already. Rangers and Guardians. Guardians $1.37, total 7.5. They win. They'll host the Tigers in the wild card round. Dodgers and Mariners. Mariners $1.13, total of 8. Pirates and Braves. Oh man, Charlie Morton gets a start there. He'll be an opener, by the way. It's $1.95 for the Braves, total 7.5. Looks like Chris Sale will finish the game. Cardinals and Cubs. The Cubs $1.33, total 7.5. Meaningless for the Cubs. We start here with Al Ninos.
Yeah, sorry, I completely jumped the gun on this one earlier when I heard my dog barking outside. But Guardians, yeah, still on them. -1. If you want to lay the juice, go ahead. I like the Guardians today. Leaning towards the Padres as well, just to get the job done again there against the Diamondbacks. Just not trying to back fight or anything. Yeah, Dodgers again. Why not? Kershaw's last regular season start. I think he comes out and has himself a good one. I think this offense shows up for him too. So let's take them on the money line. And Padres Braves, maybe an over in that one. 7.5 seems a little bit light. I know these starters could have a good start, but I'm leaning towards the over in that one. And that will wrap it up for me.
Al Ninos on over to Justin. On over to Javon.
I was waiting. I wasn't going to.
No way. I got to get it right. That's bad. Got it wrong.
No, to be honest, it's okay that you got it wrong because I don't have anything in this.
I was thinking of Justin. I was thinking of Justin 7, the New York, the guy that's always on the chat from New York.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, like I said, I was treading lightly on this last day here. I only had the Brewers and the Orioles pinned out today. I'm treading super light. I'm going to be a fan today and watch a lot of football and just kind of enjoy Sunday. So I encourage you guys to do the same.
Absolutely. On over to Alessandro.
So let's go right here to the D-backs Padres game. Padres already kind of got it all sealed up, playing the Cubs, focused on that. Diamondbacks, however, same, going right back to that angle, 80 and 81. Let's win this game, guys. Let's get 500. So I'll take that here at an even price as well. Even record, even price. It's beautiful. We'll take the D-backs. Dodgers, Mariners. This one, actually, I'm thinking over. I know Kershaw's on the mound, but I don't know how long he's going to pitch. We got Miller on the other side, 5.53 ERA. Yeah, I'll take the over here, Dodgers and Mariners. I know it's sleep-inducing park, sleep-inducing angle. We'll fade it. We'll go over Dodgers and Mariners. Pirates, Braves. This one is a Charlie Morton swan song here, -200. Do we want to lay that? Probably not. The run line at home, I don't like. So it might be what would that be, Nino? So -160, -1 probably?
Oh, no, that's like a -147.5 right there.
That's not too bad, but there you go. It's Braves. Cardinals and Cubs. Ugly game, don't care about. You got Odd on the mound or Assad on the mound in case you got confused there. Give me the Cardinals plus money. Don't care about it, though.
There we go from Alessandro. Say what I think about these games here. Yeah, I'll look at the Guardians here. Cleveland wins. They host the wild card round. Texas just not hitting here. $1.80 over their past 6. You look at Corbin, his past 11. This is the Corbin we know, right? His past 11 starts, ERA over 5.5. Texas against these good AL starters with an ERA of 3.3 or lower. 5-14 on the road, losing 8.5 units. I can only look at Cleveland in that spot. Guardians have won 9 of 12 at home, returning 5.5 units. There. What else do we have here in this block here? Boy, I'm gonna look here at Arizona. Padres have nothing to play for. They'll probably rest their stars. More importantly, they'll probably rest their best bullpen arms because they got to be ready for Tuesday against the Cubs there. So I'll look at Arizona in that spot. I can only look at Pittsburgh plus price here. You're gonna get Morton for an inning. How long really is Chris Sale going to pitch? Maybe 2 or 3 innings, and then you've got what 5 innings of Braves bullpen. So that's what I'm going to bet against here. I'm going to bet against the Braves bullpen in this one. Pirates bullpen actually in a little better form here over the month. As a home favorite of minus 150 or higher, the Atlanta Braves are 20-19, losing 14 units. So Sale has an injury history. I don't see why they're even pitching him unless I think he's locked in there for next season, right?
It's Sale today, or is it Morton?
Morton's Sale's coming in after Morton.
Morton's the opener. Morton's only going to be an opener. He's going to pitch probably 1 inning. Then they're going to bring in Chris Sale.
Yeah, replacing old man with old man.
Yeah, that's
the Braves
I don't know.
That's no
respect.
They also just picked up what's his name? Oh, shoot, I'll remember in a second. Go ahead, Tony.
You let Morton go out with his arm hanging
Manoah.
out.
They saved the elders for last and shit. Crazy.
They picked up Manoah, although probably not their worst, not their worst move, but still,
they picked up Manoah, the Braves.
Yeah, Manoah.
They had to end the season with another questionable move.
Manoah was cut by the Blue Jays. Manoah was cut by the Blue Jays. I forgot to mention that yesterday. He was cut by the Blue Jays. He was picked. Atlanta's been picking up all the scraps. They like sausage, man.
They got him out of the Guadalajara League, so good for them.
They've been eating sausage all day, picking up all the scraps.
Oh, man.
We're going to call them the sausage eaters. That's what they do. They eat a lot of sausage. Chris Sale, let's put his contract. His contract includes a team option for 2026. So this is actually possibly a contract year for Sale because Atlanta has the option to pick him up next year for $18 million a year. So they can let him walk if they want him to let him walk. So maybe this is an audition for Sale. Okay, Sale, let's see what your attitude's like. We're going to put you in this meaningless game. How do you respond? How do you take it? It will depend whether or not we pick up that $18 million next year on your arm, which I think they're going to do anyway. I mean, I don't see them at $18 million a year. I think Sale's going to be with them next season. That's how I look at it. So next year will be his walk year if he still has anything left in him. That's how it looks like to me. Let's see. I like the Cardinals. I don't like the price. I need more than plus 120 there because, again, the Cubs have nothing to play for. They're going to host the Padres on Tuesday, so you know what that means. Their best bullpen arms will not see action in this game. So that's kind of the angle I have with these teams that play on Tuesday is they're not going to use their good arms. So that would be like in Mariners. Mariners are off for a week, and Dodgers play Tuesday. And I don't think the Dodgers have any good bullpen arms, to be honest with you. I think the guy starting today is their best bullpen arm. And Kershaw, you won't see Sasaki in the game. That's what I'm saying. You won't see Sasaki in there. That's for sure. Because Sasaki looks like he'll be in the bullpen with Kershaw there in the bullpen. I don't know if Kershaw is going to be the closer. Whereas we have no idea what the Dodgers are going to do in the playoffs, the way they look at it.
Do they have any idea?
They don't know themselves. They're still figuring it out. They have no clue. All right, the W, we got an elimination game to the W. Aces and Fever. We got the Aces 4.5, total 159. Lynx and Mercury. We'll see the upset happen here, but the Mercury's favored. Wow, 5.5, total 156. Who does Javon? You cover a W?
I do, yeah.
All right. What do you got in this block?
Yeah, for me that line is fishy, man. That minus 5.5. I know there's no call here. That's a tough one. What I will say is there's one game that I watched earlier this year. I think we all watched it. It was when the Lynx put yeah. Well, hey, okay. It was when the Lynx put belt to ass against the Aces, and it was like historically just, a dominant performance. Within that game, I saw a level of physicality out of the Lynx that I haven't seen really. I mean, I've been watching WNBA for quite a while, and I just haven't seen this level of physicality, this level of play that we saw from the Lynx in that game. Now, I know this is a whole different game. I know it's a whole different time of the year. I know this is not the Aces team that we're talking about. This is the Mercury, a way better defensive team. But there's just something there, man. I can't give up. Even without their star, that line -5.5, I feel like it should be more than -5.5. Something's fishy there, man. We're going to go with what we believe in and what we've believed in all year, and that's the Lynx.
Lynx there.
Lynx money line, man, to keep it rolling. We're
Keep
not
it going.
Yeah, it's come on, man. Let's add some drama.
Let's add some drama. Let's get to the final game 5 there. Of course, the best of 5 in this series, and the finals is best of 7. And they added that there in the W. On over to Alessandro.
I'm on both dogs. Same sentiment. Let's get some game 5s here. Real quick, the Lynx Mercury. Also not going to be with their coach as well, the Lynx.
That's right. That's
no
right.
Collier, no coach.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
That's what jacked this lineup. I still think the Lynx get this outright money line win. At the end of the day, I also think a Fever can get the outright money line win as well. And we see some drama. So the way I'm playing the WNBA today is both money lines. Keep it simple.
Dogs on the money line from Alessandro in the let's do the old David Stern NBA. Let's rough him into a deciding game 5. Yeah, that's the plan there. All right,
Javon being on it, I was like, okay, cool. He's on the ship with me. Let's go.
Come on, man. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Let's get those TV ratings in there. All right, let's go. We got you through the sports action for today. Now it is time for our Parlay Purple segment where our captains give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They make the call here. We got to start here with Al Ninos.
Yeah, if you want to parlay, go for another chalky/dusty parlay. You could go James Cook, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs to all get a touchdown here. If you want to lay a little bit less juice or play even single bets, Henry getting the line. You can almost play by himself today. You know, he's been closer to 2-1 lately. Only -150 today, but hey, you could definitely use that as a parlay piece as well. Along with Marion Hampton at -110 and Nick Chubb getting close to +150. So I like those 3. You could play them individually as well.
There we go from Al
Oh,
Ninos.
and live pick real quick. If anyone was interested in that, in the game we got going on with the Vikings off to a slow start, seeing their team total at 16.5, and actually, yeah, I'll take that over that. That's 16.5. Again, they got 3 points on the board right now, so all we're asking for is 2 touchdowns in this game.
Oh boy, they're gonna get rolled, huh?
It's off to an ugly start.
Yeah.
Ugly start, but we just
also getting 10.5 is pretty tempting, but yeah, I might wait on that one with the Steelers in the red zone here.
You're gonna wait till the halftime. We're still 2 minutes of the halftime. 14-3 Steelers.
The Steelers in the red zone on the 15 there, so 1st and 10. So yeah.
Well, we'll see if that fumble. We'll see if that's a fumble or incomplete pass. We'll see how that rolls on over to Alessandro.
So parlay today, we'll do those 2 dogs in the WNBA, and we'll add the Rays. So you got like +180, +160, +170, three teamer there. I like that. And then to give you guys an NFL little B2A parlay for you guys.
Come on.
Lions -9.5 or -10, and Bills -15. We'll lay it with those 2
Wow.
favorites.
Come on.
Favorite lead.
I'm that guy.
Come on.
That guy's going to play the favorite. It's going to be a public week. It's going to be a public week.
Come on.
We'll go square dancing. Yeah.
I like it.
It'll be a public week. That's what we're looking at there. All right. Let's see. These NFL streamers, they don't stop. Here we go. All right. My 3-teamer will be, it'll be there with the Texans. They're laying it. I like the under and Rams Colts, and I'll go ahead and take the Chiefs at +2.5. All right. We got you through our parlay.
Tony T, I can't let you do it, man. I think on the first show that I did, was it Thursday? We nailed the parlay. I'm going to go ahead and give out this parlay right here. Right. Let's do Brewers and Eagles. Parlay them together. You can keep them on the money line. You should get plus money if you parlay both of those together. That's some good dough right there. Come on. Double up your money real quick.
I like that. That's a little sharp chaser special. I like that.
Oh, yeah. We're there. On a Sunday, you got to keep it sharp right now. Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's get it done here on a Sunday. All right. We got you through our parlay approval segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks, heading into a big Sunday of action. A lot of baseball. We got the WNBA playoffs. We also have a NFL in action. Still 12 games remaining on the schedule. Let's see what's going on there. When you guys click the link in the description, you'll land right on our page over at Tony's Picks with documented records and and our cappers there showcasing their top performances in industry here. What did I do here? I did something crazy. Let me stop the screen and let me put the right screen up here. Share screen. Let's get this one here. Okay, there we go. I think we got it right now. There we go. There's our site. Tony's Picks, guys. Link in the description. Get on over there. Let's see what El Ninos has got for sale right now over at Tony's Picks. El Ninos do a great job here in the NFL for the year. We'll put his promo up there. NBA coming up soon as well for you long-term subscribers there. Keep an eye on that. El Ninos, what do you got for sale?
Yeah, my NFL play that I had up so far went off. It was on the early game. Might get there. Probably will get there with a couple more plays today. Again, as I said earlier, just waiting on some lines to get where I want to, hopefully. And MLB, yeah, some of these books were pretty shy about putting the lines up overnight, so they're up now. Just was busy doing the show, but we'll get to our baseball very, very shortly as soon as we get off.
That's right. Yeah, boy, El Ninos over at Tony's Picks. Look for his one-day passes up there, as well as the long-term subscriptions. Remember that 7-day pass gets you all the plays for this week and into the baseball playoffs to the wild card round and into the first game of the divisional series. So get on board with El Ninos over at Tony's Picks. Promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll knock off that 15% off. I see Javon, new to our site, but not new to the game.
That's it, man. That's it. New to the site, not new to the game. Yeah, I spent most of yesterday just trying to get acclimated with the site. Today, I was able to drop my first MLB play of the day. So if you guys have time, go check that out. Yeah, so today I'll be putting in more work with the site. I'll be able to get my yearly up there, my monthly, the weekly, just like everybody else. I'll hop right in the flow. Just need some time here. I'm just trying to get acclimated with everything. I didn't want to rush anything. Like Tony T mentioned, we've seen plenty of guys come on here and try to rush the flow, and that's just not the way to go, right? Stick with your flow, stick with your game plan. And so, yeah, I have that MLB play of the day. Don't forget to use Tony T at checkout, promo code, save 15%. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon, tomorrow. Every day, man. I'll be here every day. Like I said, man, my schedule right now is it's locked in, man. I'm here 24/7, if not 24/8, man. So let's get this money.
Let's get this money from John. His best bets on the board. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Javon over at Tony's Picks. Long-term subscriptions will be coming up there. Let's see what Alessandro's got for sale today over at Tony's Picks. Right now here, we'll put the screen up there. We'll see what he's rolling on with here today up on the board. Alessandro, what do you got for sale?
So we got a best bet in the NFL, and then we got a 3-pack in the NFL. 21-18 in the NFL to start the season. Not the greatest thing, but we're still in the green. It's time to get on a run. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So let's hop on that 3-pack today. Go 3-0, and obviously get on something long term. I'm always going to push that, a 3-day or a 7-day, 30-day, something like that. Get all my picks as well. Get the email updates when we got the late steam plays, and hop on with the 2-for-1 capper promotion and use that Tony T discount and get that 15% off, guys. Let's make some money.
Yeah, let's make some money with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. You can see the packs up there, NFL, and a best bet up there. Long-term subscriptions the way to go now. All these sports are overlapping. We're a few weeks away from the NBA, NHL coming up. So get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. 2-for-1 capper promotion. You can match Alessandro with your favorite capper. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, guys, over at Tony's Picks for today. I've got a best bet on the board from NFL, as well as a 3-pack, 4 premiums from me today. So get on board and get signed up and match me up with your favorite capper here with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Guys, with you here every day, 9:30 a.m. East time. It is the Tony Six Morning Show. You guys head on over to our YouTube channel. We got a lot of great content over there. Check it out. We got a lot going on here on the channel, growing by the numbers here. As you can see, a lot of subscriber growth as well. You land on our homepage, you're going to see our compilation videos. Catch El Ninos underdog picks there on compilation. Compilations are plays multiple picks on a video. So there you got to El Ninos with his 3 NFL underdog picks. I've got my 15-game card from the MLB, my long deep dives here from the NFL. We also put the WNBA 2-3 zone here on our compilation playlist. So you guys right on the top here. Our props are also featured here. Chris, very popular home run props, home run hit list up there. So any of the props you'll find right here on the board. And, of course, our NFL video are here for you guys to check out as well. college football videos. So we got it nice and lined up here for you guys. MLB, every game on the board there for me. And you want to see every video that we've uploaded lately, then hit the video tab. And we also have content there for you from the shorts. So a lot of great content over on our channel, guys. And if you happen to miss any of our live shows, well, all you got to do is just hit this live tab, and you'll be able to watch the replay of our live show going on right now. Anytime you miss the show, watch us live. Night Moves with Ramon, the Prince of Darkness, 2 a.m. Eastern time. Covers the full board for you guys. So check him out if you can. It's also on replay here, so you can watch the replay of Night Moves here on the channel. Also, his videos are clipped individually, so hit our video tab to check those out. And of course, Rod hosts the 2-3 zone here. I'm sorry, Rod hosts also the happy hour here at 5 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. So check out our YouTube channel for a lot of great content, guys, as well. All right. Of course, Al Ninos, they're always looking for those dogs and those -1s.
Yeah, again, baseball been a little funky lately, so waiting for the postseason probably to start. Those are actually the wild card. But yeah, got my 3 dogs as you showed everyone back up there. So if you want to go check those out, touchdown props, you just had them at the end of the show here. So there you go with those. And yeah, looking forward to the MLB postseason where you'll be seeing more shorts.
That's right. We told you, Javon, as we said, new to the game, not new to the site, not to the game. So you're going to be here on the morning show. And we're going to probably see some shorts from you as well up on the channel.
Yeah, that's correct, man. I look forward to joining Al Ninos here with some shorts. I know he's giving out the underdog side of things, so I don't know. Maybe you guys in the comment section can, after this live is dropped, go back in the comments. Just tell me what you guys are looking for, man. Maybe you guys are looking for a 2-team parlay every day. I know there's a lot of parlay bettors out there, so I'm very sharp on the parlay side. I can try to throw together, like we did today, Brewers, Eagles, something real nice and easy to get you plus money every day. Whatever you guys are looking for, man, we're here for you guys. So I can drop a short every day. I can leave just, my 3 best bets, side bets, if you guys just need more picks on the day, if you're looking for something else. So whatever you're looking for, I got you. I'll get my feet wet with the shorts. We'll get them dropped and we'll go from there. So yeah, please do in the comment section, leave some comments, man, on what you guys would like to see more of, and we'll get some shorts dropped for you.
There you go. Hit the
it's
comments.
Free game, man. It's free game. That's all it is.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Of course, Alessandro, we got you here in the morning. We see on the happy hour. We see those UFC video fight picks from you as well.
Yep. Dropped the UFC video. Wasn't the greatest card. We went 1-3, but one of the dogs that we hit was Neil Magny at plus 340. So if you do some math here, we're still in the green. That's my strategy when I bet UFC. It's really my strategy when I bet is plus money. I'm trying to always sweep. Don't get me wrong. We want to win every bet we put in, but when you touch plus money, that's the type of stuff that happens, going 1-3 and you're still in the green. So thank Neil Magny for that. He's on a little fast track here, maybe to a title contention. I don't know about a title shot, but we'll see who he gets next. Neil Magny, 38 years old, getting it done for us. That's nice. Also, shout out those Virginia Cavaliers there on Friday night. Got it on the money line. That was a very nice win. Called that as well. But yeah, man, just videos will be popped out. Love being here on Tony's Picks. Get all the information out to you guys. And yeah, best of luck to you guys today.
Best of luck indeed. The news coming in. Trey Turner will play today, getting activated, play a few innings, and then he'll have to wait a week until the division series starts next weekend. So news there breaking from Major League Baseball. Looks like Trey Turner back in the lineup today, but for just a few innings. All right, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe with you here on the Tony Six Morning Show with lots of great content. And that'll do it for the show, guys. Any closing comments from anyone?
That's Trey Turner for the Phillies, right?
Yeah, for the Phillies. Yep.
It don't matter. Phillies are going to choke in the postseason. We know what it is, man. Come on, man.
There you go.
We know what it is, man. I'm still hurt from the Game 7 loss. I'm still hurt from the Game 7 loss against the Diamondbacks. Let's not talk about it. I lost a whole stack, a whole bag. Oh
my god! Oh my god! That sticks for a while, man. That
was ugly.
Yep. Yeah, what's ugly is this Vikings team right now.
Blue Jays won the World Series in 93, right?
Yeah, it's been a
while.
That's
when I was born, man. Wait, I shouldn't have said that, but yeah.
Hey.
How many wins did they got? They got 93 wins. They got 93 wins today, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I like it.
I like it. We'll see how it goes. Still some drama left in baseball today. We'll see how it all plays out. And then wild card round on Tuesday. And that's going to do it here for the show, guys. You guys make it a winning Sunday. You're going to wake up out of guys. And we're back here. Man. We're back here tomorrow on the Tony Six Morning Show.